Spirituality and creativity are synonymous. There's not one or the other. They coincide, they exist together. To be inspired is in spirit. So that is where our creativity comes from. We can be nothing but creators because we come from the ultimate creator. And with that, everything in our lives that happens is something that we've created, whether we recognize it as that or not. So to be creative is to be in your spirit at all times, to think of an idea is, where does that come from? It comes from the ethers, this unknown thing. That's where all of these things come from. And we have this idea, and then we bring the idea into fruition. We manifest it through our visualizing it and then allowing it to come forth. With the allowing, we have to get out of the way in order for us to really be able to do that. So for me, the spiritual aspect is something that cannot be separated from what creativity is. We are that. That's who we are. That's what we do. There's nothing more that can be said about that, really. For me, prayer is the first part of that. Prayer is asking the question. Meditation is the other part of that, and that's where the answer comes from. So there has to be some silence in between our thinking, and that's where the inspiration comes in, because there's a difference between thought and thinking. Thought is the inspiration that comes from the higher self, the source, where thinking is our ego, and that's just where it plays the things over and over again. The same thought, it's like a CD on scratch, with a scratch, and it just plays that same thing over and over again, and it goes from past to future. It's never now. So the purpose of the prayer and meditation is to keep you in the now, keep you present. And when you're present, then you can allow things to manifest instead of wanting, or look, oh, I don't have, because wanting is something, you're looking at the past and you want it to be different, or looking to the future and you want to make that something into, what you would like for it to be, but that's not necessarily what it's going to be. So having those moments of silence are extremely important. Aspects are definitely yoga or any types of exercise. You need to exercise to get all of the old stagnant energy out of your body, because if those stay in there, those are old emotions, old thoughts, old ideas, and you have to release those or they'll start to cause dis-ease in your body. So you have to do those types of things as well to incorporate with the meditation and the prayer. There's also exercise, yoga, whatever your exercise is. I prefer yoga and things like that to get my energy moving, but you might like to dance, you might like to run, you might like to do any of those things, something that's strenuous that makes your ego tired enough for your real higher self to come through.